After sitting down at an outdoor restaurant, this guy noticed a young woman eating her food with her hands, even though utensils were in front of her. Some people were staring at her with disgusted looks, and some were mocking and talking behind her back. A diner walked over and told her, "Learn how to eat properly, Mom. You're an adult, not a child." The woman felt ashamed and promised herself not to eat in public ever again. When she looked off in the distance, she saw that the guy was smiling and waving at her. She smiled back and felt that it was the nicest thing that anyone had done to her. After a couple of minutes, the waitress told the woman that someone had already paid her bill. She was shocked. The waitress also gave her a note and said, "They told me to give this to you. Have a great day." The woman opened the note, which read, "You're a strong and beautiful woman. Don't let anyone tear you down. I paid for your bill and I hope it brightens your day." With tears, she looked at the table where the guy was sitting, but he was gone. "It must be that guy who smiled at me. I need to find him." The next day, she saw a long line at the food vendor while driving to the store. Standing behind the vendor was a very similar-looking guy. She parked nearby and observed from a distance. She was shocked that it was the same guy who she thought paid her restaurant bill yesterday. She walked up to the vendor, but the guy saw her and felt embarrassed, so he covered his face with his hat. The woman smiled and gently tapped on the guy's arm. "Hey, don't be embarrassed. I just want to thank you for the kindness you showed me at the restaurant yesterday." She took out the note and showed it to him. "I believe you wrote this note. It's very beautiful, and it was the nicest thing that anyone had ever done for me in my life." The guy held the woman's hand, lifted his hat, looked her in the eyes, and said, "Eleanor, it's been a while." The woman was shocked and confused, so she asked how he knew her name. The guy said, "We went to the same middle school. You sat next to me when I was alone at lunch and had nothing to eat. You gave me your only food because you didn't want to see me hungry, but then you disappeared and had to transfer to another school." The woman was filled with tears. "Daniel, all these years, I still think about you. The reason I disappeared was that my family was poor and I was homeschooled. We ate with our hands because we couldn't afford utensils, and that habit stuck with me today." The guy said, "Eleanor, you're still beautiful the way you are. I've always had a crush on you, but I'm too embarrassed working as a vendor." The woman smiled. "That doesn't matter to me because the kindness you showed to me yesterday was the most beautiful thing a man has ever done to me." They held each other's hands and found love in each other's hearts.